This is your crypto news. It's 29th of Jan. We're going to be covering the federal rates, also some airdrop opportunities, some Bonk news, some WIF news, and Kamino news, Jupe news, and also a new token that I'm keen on, potentially, especially the DApp, at the end of the video. So starting off with FOMC press conference, this is when Jerome Powell will come out and talk about different things related to the economy, and if it's bullish, things go up. If it's bearish, things go down. They typically don't just stay the same. I'm expecting, unfortunately, it's going to be bearish. Few reasons there, but we'll just have to wait and see. We're not entirely sure. I'll go over it in a second. Federal funds rate comes out at 7 p.m. though. So we'll actually know at that stage. If interest rates are cut, up it goes. Interest rates are highly unlikely going to be cut. Got this insight from Masari. We're not sure how accurate it's going to be, of course. But the Federal Reserve is expected to keep interest rates unchanged. And the reason for this is, this is just speculation. Basically, Powell's comments on issues like mass deportations, shelter inflation, US debt ceiling could influence Bitcoin and other risk assets. And essentially, there's a belief that by pushing out a whole lot of people from the country, that inflation will go up. Now, inflation is going to go up regardless because it's an 18.6-year property cycle. Inflation and money printing is hard at the end. What they're aiming to do is they're aiming to target criminals, but then if they just find a normal illegal person, working on a farm or whatever, they will also be deported as well. So we'll have to wait and see, but unlikely that it's going to be bullish. It's going to be a little bit bearish or maybe unchanged. There are some other things happening today, like Meta, Microsoft, and Tesla reporting their earnings. If they're decent, then maybe that kind of pushes up the stock market, but it's a little bit too, what do we do right now? Crypto in general, down. Fear and Greed, 72, not bad. And just a little update, I spoke about getting to Pingu like a day or so ago. It's since dropped even further. Still bullish on this. If it keeps on going lower, it is what it is. I do think it has a really high chance of being very, very successful. Not financial advice, never will be. In general, altcoin season's certainly quite lucrative in February. There are other months where it does very, very well as well. If you're a little bit scared about what's going on right now, I wouldn't worry too much because February is coming after January. Jupe stakers, remember, go and claim your Jupe rewards. Stake them if you're keen on doing so. There are 7 to 8 votes coming in the next short period. So I'm going to ping you, put on a calendar, and keep everyone updated. And of course, the total stake Jupe is now sizably more. This is only 454 million. I think we're close to 2 billion supply now. So not a crazy amount of stake, but a decent amount of stake. Kamino's got some cool things happening. Kamino, I'm very bullish on Kamino. It is a low float, high FTV token. So not perfect tokenomics there. They released before the kind of meta really, really shifted. But I am bullish on Kamino in general. They're doing a lot of DeFi stuff. They haven't really got the DAO side organized yet, which is one reason why you got to be really bullish on Jupiter, because that is hard work. They've got an incentive program here, not bullish on Metaplex. You can check out the charts yourself. Not bullish on Orca either. Jito, bullish on JTO. So earning some decent fees. It's on Orca Dex, of course it is. I wouldn't ape into this in any way whatsoever. Just letting you know that they are doing more things in the ecosystem. Also, CBBTC growth initiative. This is fantastic, 300K monthly. If you come in here, I imagine that you have to have an isolated wallet. So one, use a ledger wallet. Let's say you've got 100 grand worth of CBBTC. You may want to plonk it in here. You're going to earn some rewards, and then you can borrow against it. You're also earning rewards. And right now, this is completely positive. So you could loop it up a little bit if you wanted to. Not financial advice. Has a high liquidation LTV as well. Bonk Dragon's all over. Details coming soon. It's a year of the snake. Sorry, I got that wrong. It says a year of dragon. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Chinese New Year. And I can't remember how to say Happy New Year anymore. Either way, Bonk, bullish on Bonk, and we'll have to see how this actually happens. Hopefully manage to get all the attributes, if not as many as possible. You're still going to get some sort of reward. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Toy Machine's coming out today, 5 p.m. UTC, sponsored by Solflare Wallet. Switch over to Solflare if you're not using Solflare. Daily spin rewards unlocked for the Barrows, Monkey DAO, quite a few other people. Put in notifications. So just go to Toy Machine, put on the notifications here, and then you can also go and buy tickets as well. Remember, there's $50,000 plus of prizes in there, and also one raffle ticket for a Rolex watch. So this is pretty cool. and I hope some of you win something. One of us wins a Rolex watch. If you're part of Super Team, there's a Sonic and Super Team Super Sonic drop. This isn't just for like Super Team earn. You actually have to be part of Super Team. So I'm not part of Super Team. There's nothing in Portugal. If you are, go and work out how to claim that for yourself. And we've got this from Obey Raves. Bonk basically is better than WIF in my opinion. And Ansem's reply, or his first kind of message is this, that WIF started it all. It didn't quite. It's obviously on a whole lot of major exchanges. I just feel there isn't a massive kind of push for it in the economy. It's clever and whatnot. You know, it was very fair. Whatever, you had to be in it to win it. But I don't think it has the marketing power that Bonk has. And the token that I'm interested in is Pumpkin. But I'm not necessarily buying Pumpkin, I'm DLMing it, and I'm more keen on the actual platform as opposed to Pumpkin itself. Full transparency here, haven't taken any money, don't have any tokens from them, anything like that. I did an advisory and feedback call months ago before M3 even launched. I like it because pump.fun is basically like rug.fun. It's just ships rugs. This gives you a whole lot more incentives. It needs its own little video. I'm just saying, keep an eye on this. And when my video on this comes out, check it out, just watch it. Don't necessarily ape into their token that's just gone up, you know, very, very quickly. They did put 93% into the liquidity pool. And you can see that there was plenty of time for people to get in before it actually started to rocket up. So this wasn't a 10-minute candle, boom, up to $10 million market cap. This had plenty of time, but I did completely miss it. Unfortunately, didn't get a ping on the day, slipped my radar, and I didn't see it until here. And at this point, I didn't jump in. I was like, oh goodness. And then I jumped in here. Now, right now, so I jumped in like here, I started DLMing up, maybe it's around here. So now I'm just earning some fees. I just want to see something successful, something that puts a whole lot more epicness into the community, not just this hyper gambling. This hyper gambling will wreck so many more people this cycle than probably all the other cycles combined, potentially. We'll have to wait and see. So something like this, it basically allows you to like launch a token. They're onboarding people slowly. It's kind of in a testing stage right now. And then nothing's been launched officially. And then you can stake the token. You can earn the rewards from the liquidity pool that is locked. And then tokens get unlocked to the deployer as they hit certain market caps. So that's why I think it certainly has some sort of product market fit. That's all for today. I'll be back with a few more videos. And remember, stake your soul with Validator.com. It helps me, it helps the channel. It helps me get out all the information. And right now, SOL inflation is so high due to MEV that you're earning around 11.5% approximately. So if it's sitting in your wallet after one epoch, which is 2.5 days, you'll be losing money. So if you stake it and then need it again, unstake it, that is still plus EV for you. That's all. Catch you in the next video.
Whoa.